Alright everybody, welcome to Feeziks Games. Some more ShapezIO gameplay today. You'll notice there's a slight difference here. So I went ahead and I figured since we have those blueprints and we can copy and paste, I'll make this grid of splitters, which basically lets me say I want to go 1 to 5. So I'll come over here, highlight this, copy and paste it wherever I need it, and boom, I can turn one conveyor belt into 5. And you can see it basically goes 1 to 8, 1 to 8. Some of them didn't quite fit in the nice square shape, so I had to make it look a little fudgy, but you know, whatever. All that matters is that we got the actual pieces in there, right? In any case, let's get started on this pink square and white circle. So probably just start by finding a good place to get squares and circles, and then we'll think about the colors after that. Actually, how are we getting pink? This like purple? Or I guess it's just blue and green. Let me check. Let's see if I am being an idiot or not. Okay, is that the color we want? It looks like the color we want. For some reason I feel colorblind right now and it looks like pink to me. I'm pretty sure it's not, but it looks like it. No, that's the right color. Alright. Okay, enough of that. At least we checked though, rather than do this whole thing and realize we got the wrong color. So, let's see, we got the hub. I need a blue, a red, a square, and a circle. So this is pretty good here. Let me see if there's anything else that works out well. Well, here's some red, blue, and green. So maybe I'll start off by making the white paint then. So, let's see here. Do we have any upgrades we might be able to get soon? No, not really. I wonder if these shapes will eventually be what we need to get, or if I should just start making these since the mixing and painting has been slowing us down for a while. We'll see. We'll give it another few levels and we'll figure that out. So let's start by making some white, and then after that we'll make some purple. So once again, 0.6, 6 items. 1.2, so I can get up to that 6 items. Or actually, I probably want to do it the same way I'd done before, where I do like sets of 5 rather than try to do one thing into 10. I can do 5. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up doing that. That seems a little bit easier, 1 to 5 rather than trying to do a balanced 1 to 10. So let's get up to 3 items a second there. And then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna place a marker here and just call it current work. And then I can jump over to these blueprint shapes. Oh, sorry, splitter blueprints. And I know I need a 1 to 5. So I'm gonna come in here, take this guy, copy it. I wonder if I can click current work without placing. Oh, I can, nice. Okay, and we rotate that guy, and boom, we got the 1 to 5. It's that easy. These are going the wrong way. Did I get a 5 to 1? I did. Oh, I picked a 5 to 1. You know, that was gonna look so nice. I was like, oh look, it's so easy. You just come in here, you copy and paste. And then I went ahead and got the wrong thing. So let's grab the right thing this time. Jump back here and okay, now we're doing what we want to do. Alright, so we got that. We can start by mixing green and blue since they're next to each other, and then we'll add the red in after that. So let me copy this for blue as well. Oops, that's not extractor. That is. Okay, so we got the 1 to 5 on both of them. Let's do the color mixers. I'll just give myself a lot of space. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll go from there to there. So now that we have one of those, what we're gonna do is be even lazier and do this. Yeah, it's a totally different game now that we've unlocked those blueprints. It makes it so much nicer. Okay. So we should be getting cyan out of all those. And then what we're going to want to do is take the red and mix it in up there. So we're going to need 2 of these guys. Maybe something like this. We'll see. That could be the wrong way for me to go about it, but we'll get there when we get there. Because what I want to do now is basically put another one of these, I think. We'll do something like that. And we should be getting white paint out. There we go. I don't really need more tunnels once I get up here. I can just do this. I just need that first tunnel to make it across the red paint. And then the next layer of red paint is basically already in the right spot. I don't need to tunnel over any of this because it's just gonna hook right up here. Works like a dream. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color mixers working at 0.6 items a second, which is 3 items, and we got a conveyor belt that works at 6. So we're gonna need 5 to 1, 5 to 1, and then 2 to 1. So we go to splitter blueprints, we go 5 to 1. This is the correct one this time. So we actually want to grab that one, not the other one. And we say 5 to 1 and 5 to 1. Connect those bad boys up. Okay, now 5 to 1. And this might surprise you, but a 2 to 1 is literally just one of these guys. Kind of crazy, I know, but oof, you know. Stay with me here, boys. So we got all that. And now we need to take it, paint a circle with it, and then put a stacked purple square. So let's make the purple square first. I can just trash these for now. And it looks pretty balanced to me. I'm not seeing any backups. Everything seems pretty smooth. And is it the same down here? Yeah, looks the same for the cyan. There might be like a mild backup. Oh, you know what it is? These things are coming out at 3.6, and this is only doing 3, so this wants to go slightly faster, but that's fine. Do what we can for now. And let's get that purple square going. So this is a square and it's got the blue and red right next to it. So maybe we'll just stick to that. And once again, we're gonna need some 1 to 5s, do the color mixing, and then we paint. So we can actually just come down here and do a little thievery. If we just yoink these guys, come up to our square. Maybe we have it go this way. No, actually, let's get it to go this way. That makes sense. Okay, anyway, so we need 1 to 6 on each of these, but first, let's figure out how we're gonna lay out our painters. So we've got the squares coming in. Squares are here. Paint can come in from the bottom, I guess, and then we shift it over that way. Or we could bring in squares from the top, paint from the other side. Let's do it. Squares from this side, paint from the bottom, maybe. Give ourselves plenty of space here. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So let's go to splitter blueprints, and we want a 1, 2, 6. Copy that, go back to where we were. Right here. Let's put it down there. And bring our paint in. And we're gonna need 3 items a second on squares. There we go. We're gonna need one of these as well. So let's hook these squares up to start. So now we just copy all that. Paste it right there. Paint goes into the bottom one. Get some more squares coming out. Bring it up there. So now we got purple squares going like crazy. And we're just gonna end up copying all that for the circles, I think, actually. So why don't I just go ahead and do that? Wow, it's expensive. Alright. Cost that up quick, huh? I feel like I only got one. I wanted both. Oh well. Delete that. Paint goes in that bottom one. And paint goes in that bottom one. Now I gotta get a square over at 6 items a second. Or sorry, a circle over at 6 items a second. Doesn't happen to be one like out here, does there? There's one here. Yeah, that one's the closest one. Alright, so now we should be making white circles once those circles make it over here. And then we're going to need to stack them. We want the square on the bottom and the circle on top. The same layer if possible. The right input is placed on top of the left input. So we want the circle on the right hand side and the purple square on the left hand side. That's 0.75 items a second, and we've got 2 separate groups of 3 items a second and 3 items a second. So let's see, 3 divided by 0.75 is 4. So I want 4 stackers for each of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna need a 6 to 4. And then I think we should be good once those stackers, when we have the stacker outputs, we can combine them all into a single conveyor belt and bring those back to the hub. So let's go back to splitter blueprints. And we have 6 inputs and we want 4 outputs. So we're gonna take this guy here, go back to where we are. We're gonna need it for here. Oops, that's super fast. Wow, I didn't know holding shift sped it up like that. Here. How do I want to lay these out? Maybe I'll do these upwards. Did I do the wrong thing again? I did. Oh my god. Wow. You know, once again, trying to look real smart, you know, trying to be like, oh, look how efficient this thing is. And I just grabbed the wrong thing every single time. What did I do? I went down here, didn't I? It's the other way. I have 6 inputs and I want 1, 2, 3, 4 outputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4 outputs. Oh man. Okay, now we got all that crap in there. So I need 8 stackers. And I want the right input on the top. I want the right input being the circle and the left input being the square. So I'm just gonna give myself a lot of space again. 1, 2, oh man. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's just do a little test and make sure we're doing this right. Nice. Okay. Now let's fill in the rest of these guys. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Now look at that, we did it, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we need 8 to 1, and then we bring all that back up to the hub. So I have 8 inputs, and I want 1 output. See, I got it right this time. You know, like 8 times the charm, something like that. You know, we eventually figured out exactly how the thing that we made works. See, this is why you write comments in your code and all that. Because you come back 8 minutes after you finish building it to record this video and somehow your brain already forgot. Hey, how does this thing work again? Okay, now we take this to the hub, which is very far away. But look at this little masterpiece we made, alright? Look at that. She's beautiful. Mwah! We love her. Alright, my little shapes, come here. Come to Papa. There you are. The beauties. It's probably worth mentioning that the number you need to finish the levels has gone up quite significantly. Like the last one I think was 1,000, and now we need almost 4 times that amount. So clearly the game wants you to start using those blueprints to make several of these factories. So let's see. How are we doing? We're getting to 6 a second? That's pretty close. Our blueprints thing has that same cyclical period, so there's probably some hiccup in there somewhere, which means there's likely a hiccup in what we have here as well. Alright, well, we have finished the level before we actually made that second factory, but I still want to finish it just because I know I can and it feels good. And then after that, maybe I'll make another one of those blueprint factories. I won't make you guys sit through and watch that though, because you already saw it once. And like I had said, I'm basically just going to be copying and pasting it, so it won't be anything special. So let's finish this guy off and then we'll call it good for this video, because these levels take quite some time now, so I feel like it's probably gonna end up just being one level per video. Alright, all our squares are hooked up. Now we gotta bring our circles over, which is gonna stink. It's gonna stink a lot. Alright, so let's see, once those start coming in, probably call it for this video. And on the next one, it looks like we're making watermelon slices, so that's going to be a little challenging. Probably got to do, I don't know, 2 cuts of a circle to get this little corner piece. Then we paint one green and one red and try to stack them on top of each other. I don't know if it works quite like that, but we'll try. Oh, that's interesting, actually. This next one is deliver 8 a second. Huh, I just realized that. Weird. So the rest of them have all been, you know, deliver some number, right? Like this one we had to put in like a 4,000 or something like that. But this one we have to hit some rate. So we're definitely going to need at least 2 factories, because these only come in at 6 items a second. So maybe we actually want to get this upgrade. Then we can go from 6 to 8. So if we make this guy, then we only need to make the 1 factory maxed out, which means we probably want to get this guy as well. So we'll see, maybe the next video might honestly just end up being us trying to get a few different upgrades rather than going for this level. But in any case, thanks for watching, guys, really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, a dislike if you didn't, drop a comment below if you have any feedback, and if you're interested, feel free to subscribe. It's free and I greatly appreciate it. Alright, thanks guys, peace.